Welcome to Timpanogos Cave National Monument in Utah. Beautiful.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let it all go, no matter who knows anything about me now. I'm ready to see what life's got for me. I got one thing left to say. I've got no more expectations.
In our last episode, we left California in a bit of a hurry to get to Texas for a wedding. This week, we make a few viewer-recommended stops in Utah on our way south.
And there's a face that I put on for everyone else. Embrace the change and play the game and do everything for myself. Everything for myself.
Trixie wants to know if we're there yet.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? She's so bored.
Oh, poor Trixie dog.
I just touched 580 million years worth of rock.
When the old one's gone under the knife, and I can feel the sun on my skin.
Motor speed.
So yesterday we got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. We left the Stampede Reservoir in California by Lake Tahoe and drove all the way across Nevada to escape the heat and made it out here to Timpanogos Caves National Monument in Utah. And we are currently hiking to the top right now. We hear the caves are closed, but the views are absolutely incredible. It's a short little hike, mile and a half up, mile and a half down. It's paved, as you can see, but you are climbing 1,000 foot in elevation, so it can wear you out. And it's kind of hot, so it's probably, I would say, 80 degrees, maybe approaching 90. No dogs allowed on this trail, so we left Trixie in the camper with the air conditioner on. So she's happy. Let the batteries charge up, get a little air conditioning. Not too bad.
This trail was first hiked in 1922. And people have been coming here for 100 years. This spot in particular to take pictures of Utah Valley. You can see here, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, there's a picture from 1940. Welcome to the Timpanogos Caves, elevation 6,730 feet. So this is the cave entrance. As you can see, it's gated up for COVID, but you can see a door back in there, and you can see a little passageway where air expels. That's probably how they found it originally. If you go inside, there's an underwater lake and some pretty cool stalagmites and stalactites and crystals. People in the 1920s, when they first found it, would steal them in their pockets and destroy the environment. So now they just do small tours inside the cave. That's a crazy system. So the middle cave's where the cave lake is. The cave entrance was first discovered in 1887 by a guy named Martin Hansen. He was logging timber, discovered mountain lion tracks, and he followed them up into this ledge, and that's where he discovered the cave entrance. Since then, he was leading other people up there, and they were harvesting souvenirs, and it became what it is today.
Alright, check out this view. We're on our way to Mirror Lake. That's this lookout spot. The peaks you see before you belong to the unique Uinta mountain range. Unlike most mountain ranges that run north to south, these are the nation's largest range running east to west. In fact, there are only 3 east-west ranges in the whole Western Hemisphere.
Welcome to Mirror Lake. All right, so Johnny.
Hey.
Nick.
Nice to meet you, Nick.
We just met this guy. We're traveling through Mirror Lake campground. There's not a single campground in here that's available. Johnny came up and he was like, hey, if you guys need a spot, there might be one available next to me. Don't tell anybody. So we're not telling anybody about that. And he's got a really neat skill and he's going to share it with us.
First, a little background. Being an introvert, public speaking in a group setting has never been easy for me, and I know I'm not alone. John is a leadership communications expert and consultant with the ability to help coach others to overcome their nerves and fear to become successful at speaking publicly. He and his course are super down to earth and simple for anyone to understand. John is so generous, he gifted us his course and a copy of his book so that we can improve ourselves in this area. I highly recommend checking him out.
So this is some of the most important coaching that I ever give people, and I do a lot of work with engineers and scientists, and we were talking about having the soft skills and the hard skills. So here's two big things. The first one is you're great one-on-one, and you said that. I'm great one-on-one, right? There's an art to hiding the art, but number one, like I talked to you for just a few minutes and I already know this is true and I worked with thousands of people. So all you have to do, first of all, is want to be good with group. Second of all, is just be how you are when it's one-on-one. And you're good at that. You do that most of the time. So you're already practiced at that. The secret is how do you stay that when you're in front of a big group? Some of the best coaching I have ever got in my whole life. Snoop said, don't be nervous. Be at their service.
He's got some great
That's
advice.
such a Snoopy thing to
His
say,
stuff
man.
always rhymes too, so like
Right?
you can remember it.
The other person that taught me this in a very different way was one of the top leadership coaches anywhere in the world. Same thing, but differently. She said, John, if you get up on stage and you have your attention on yourself, then you have your attention on a minor ball of petty concerns that's of no real interest to anyone but you. I like to ask my clients, and this is a weird question, who is nervous about?
Who is nervous about?
Yeah, it's a weird question, right?
It sounds like it's phrased weird, but I'm sure there's a purpose behind that.
Yes. To have you consider it deeply.
I mean, I'm nervous about me, I guess.
So nervous is about me worrying about what they think of me.
Silly.
Basically, nervous is narcissistic. So stop being so narcissistic. If you get up on stage, however, and you have your attention on the audience, well, now you have your attention on something worth thinking about. Don't be nervous. Be at their service. That's why you guys are doing this show. I know that you're out to make a difference for people, right? So that is the ultimate thing. You know who doesn't believe in your service? It's the thing that the Buddhists call your monkey mind. It's that thing that if I'm quiet for a minute and go, okay, we're going to meet the monkey mind.
Monkey's in my head.
Yeah. Every human gets one. That's your monkey mind.
Yeah.
And that's not you. You're the big silent presence listening to that thing. And you get to choose. You believe in your service and you believe in what you offer. You wouldn't do that. The thing that doesn't believe in it, that tries to take you out, that's your monkey mind. And you're not responsible for that thing. And you don't have to listen.
It's good advice.
Right on.
Well, thank you so much.
It's absolutely my pleasure. And I...
Hopefully that helps a bunch of people out there.
Welcome to Mirror Lake. I like it.
I heard you say you found the story
Alright, so what's your favorite part about having a camper?
My home is always with me.
Aww, we're hiking with the Suttons today. So what's your least favorite thing about having a camper?
It's exhausting.
Yeah, I feel that.
Everything's 10 times the work, and then you still have to do your daily functioning. We're here at Mirror Lake, hanging out with our fun guy. I make a lot of fun guy jokes. But if you're ever in Utah, it's a hidden gem, pretty cool spot.
There goes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. There goes the sun, and I say. So that's why they call it Mirror Lake. Well, isn't that something? It's like something out of a magazine. Apparently we got really lucky getting that camping spot. Everything's booked. It's good to have a little luck on our side, huh? Did a little meditation this morning. I always like to start my day off with a little gratitude. Can't go wrong. Thanks for watching. This is one of those places that you can go and completely get away from everything.
Well, howdy. You want to ride?
I'm going that way.
Oh, come on. We just saw our first moose.
Come on, baby, they're still there. See if you can get my
So we were driving, and there was a giant black moose and a little baby moose that crossed the road right in front of us. They just went down right there.
That was my first moose that I've ever seen in real life. That was pretty cool. Big moment. I was shouting out, I was like, moose! There's a moose!
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just that
What do we have here?
chicken nuggies!
And perhaps a sunset, huh? We're working on it.
Thank you for watching our trip through Utah. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an adventure. We look forward to seeing you next Tuesday on our way through Colorado. And stay tuned if you'd like for a little bonus footage.
Booty.
Suction cups on the rocks, and is the nighttime call the pine mark.
Mirror, mirror on the ground. Who's the one who's riding round? That's all, folks.
And our friends are all aboard. Many more of them live next door. And the band begins to play. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Sky of blue and sea of green. In our yellow Submarine, doo 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 doo. We all live in a yellow
Hey,
submarine.
when we're done, we'll put it on one time for them to listen.
Oh, they've heard it before.
They heard
I don't
it.
think we'll play it camping.
I think
don't know
that's
the
the best
words.
version I've ever heard. You want to wave goodbye to the camera? Tell them goodnight?
You mean tell the camera good night?
Yeah, everybody that's watching. Say goodnight.
Good night, camera.